First tonight at 10, reunions begin tomorrow for families and members of the 32nd Infantry Brigade Combat Team. Good evening, I'm Eric Franke. The 32nd's 3,200 soldiers will be returning home after a nearly year-long deployment. It was last February the soldiers got a statewide send-off before leaving for training and their missions in Iraq. They will return in waves throughout the next month. The first group returning home, the Fort Atkinson-based troop of the 105th Cavalry. Each group will return to hugs and fanfare, but the night team's David Douglas tells us excitement very high, as you might expect tonight.
Oh, yeah, Eric. The phone calls are being made, letting everyone know when the plane will arrive, the clothes picked out, and the anticipation for this big reunion just continuing to build.
Like I've kind of been in limbo.
2009 was a long year. Just ask Melissa McDonald.
We were only married for about 6 months before he left, so I feel like I haven't really had a time to adjust to being married or to adjust to being on my own.
Meet her husband, Captain Matthew McDonald. For him, 2009 started with training at Fort Bliss and finished after more than 1,200 combat patrols in Iraq. Now he's just hours away from stepping off a plane in Wisconsin.
I'm ready for us to kind of just start over again, and I'm excited and ready for that.
Yet Melissa knows after a year at war, some things will be different.
I'm prepared for him to be sort of unprepared for the minutia of everyday life.
Transitioning back to civilian life is a transition whether you're one soldier or 3,200. And thankfully the Guard doesn't do it alone. We do it with a big family of resources, both public and private, throughout the state and the nation.
Much like their training prior to deployment, the Guard wants to get every soldier up to speed on who they can depend on once home again.
Make sure that they know what benefits are available to them and any assistance they might need as they transition back to Wisconsin and back to civilian life.
For the moment, though, all of that is just business, and the McDonalds simply can't wait to have each other back.
I just can't believe we're counting in hours now and not days or weeks or months. It's really nice and exciting.
Melissa is extra excited because while many families were able to video chat with their soldiers, she and her husband weren't able to. She did see him on leave in August, but she's really looking forward to seeing his face again.
You can just see her eyes lighting up with the excitement here, and I'm sure they're going to be happy just to be able to communicate normally again, right? Well, face to face.
Absolutely, because over the summer, because she's a teacher, they could talk every day because she was off. But when school started, Melissa tells me she was teaching when her husband could call her, so they weren't able to talk except on the weekends. So talking every day is something they're really looking forward to again.
Great to have them start coming back. Be happy when they're all back.
Absolutely.
David Douglas reporting. David, thank you. And we will follow the 32nd's return home, bringing you their stories on Live at 5 and on News 3 at 6 tomorrow. And a reminder to check out our special multimedia project profiling some of the soldiers and what they did in Iraq. Sergeant Scott Kramer returning with Group A, 105th Cavalry tomorrow, one of the 32 soldiers who shared his story with News 3. Check it out, channel3000.com/32faces.